Hey guys, it is Mama Gamer Mel, and I am streaming. I'm going to be playing today Little Witch in the Woods. Um, I just pretty much saw this on Xbox Game Pass, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and check it out, see what it's about. It looks adorable, and it's about a witch, so I love witches. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, it's a new game. I have not started it yet, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Let's see. This is Ellie. I wonder where the carrot was. You're still thinking about that? We found everything except the carrot. I think it's good that we never found the carrot. There was something off about the legendary carrot soup recipe. I just realized that we never checked the men's restroom. Yes, there was some lines you don't cross. We searched the whole school, save for the place, but we never found the carrot. That means the carrot was in the men's room. The carrot in the men's restroom? What an odd sense of humor. I should write Jenny a letter asking her to look through the men's restroom. Can't you ask Will instead? It's the men's restroom after all. Nope. The coward finds it. He'll take it to the teacher bawling like before. Keep in mind that if it weren't for Will, you'd be in jail right now. Or 6 feet under. I'm so bored. Flashback. Flashbacks are supposed to be boring. I see why no one else wants to ride this god-awful train. It's boring enough to drive anyone insane. Hey, a ticket for this train costs 500 pies. And its stop? The witch's house in Hillian. Where all roads lead to. You're second place at the school for witches. Whatever. I don't care about any of that. How am I second place anyway? I even sneaked into the forbidden room twice. 3 times. I even looked through the forbidden books in the hidden library in the school basement. I still remember that horned rabbit that was as big as a house. No wonder Will started crying. So how did I manage second place? I simply don't want to lose. Cut it out and sit quietly. This train is only for those who want to succeed. The witch's house might be dark and damp, but it's only 3 years of your life. Fine, fine, enough with the lecture. As a matter of fact, I'm disturbed with the thought of taking off my shoes when I get off the train. Shoes? For what? I wonder what kind of trouble you'll get into when we arrive. I won't fool around the moment I get there. I didn't know you had self-awareness. Don't you know about the terrible city of rules that is Hillian? The first thing to do is take your shoes off as soon as you get off the train. This is my first time hearing something like that. I heard Jenny's older sister was wearing strappy boots when she first arrived at Hillian. She almost couldn't get off because she had to unstrap them completely. See, Mom bought me new shoes as well. Didn't Arya just mean to encourage you? No, Dad also said that the comfortable boots would be better. That's strange. It's true. I also asked the other people if you don't believe me. Alright, keyword game, laced up boots. It's a pain to wear lace up boots if you're boarding the train to Hillian. Alright, so, let's see. The food was really delicious, though. Your face was bright only when you're eating after getting on the train. The omelet was overflowing with cheese and crab meat as soon as it was cut. The pink salmon steak, seasoned with fresh lemon-scented kiwi sauce. Even the slightly frozen strawberries and peach sorbet with whipped cream. Without this meal, I would have jumped off the train sooner. It's definitely different from the food you buy at the store at the School for Witches. I ate that to collect the Great Witch series cards. I got scolded because I was caught keeping the card and throwing away the bread. Won't do that again in Hylian. Definitely will try the Nubilica cakes. Okay, so now let us see what's going on. Hello, Mr. Bartender. No, I don't drink alcohol. Do you have any tea? Of course. Then I'll have a cup of that. The tea has alcohol in it. But then it's just alcohol. Alcohol with tea. Potato, potato. Alright, so keyword conversations. You can initiate conversations using the keywords at your disposal. Let's see. Personal stories, chit chat, shop. Let's do personal stories. What sort of work do you do here? And he says, I'm mixing my life and changing the alcohol. Wait, I think that's the other way around. I'm just an average bartender working in the most expensive place in the world. What brings you to this very expensive train? I thought you were listening to our conversation. I stopped listening when it got boring. I'm going to be an apprentice at the witch's house in Hylian. After working as an apprentice for 3 years, I will be able to graduate from the School of Witches. Wow, Hylian, huh? That's the right proper place, isn't it? So they say. That's probably why you got the train ticket for free. You must be someone special. I don't really care about that kind of thing, though. That kind of thing is what's important at the end of the day. It's best to just suck it up. You'll be glad you did later down the road, you know. Yeah, later. Want some water? What are you working here as a bartender, and why not at the shop? I used to own a bar. In this area? Sure did. My wife and I, the two of us. Wow, you're both bartenders? I met her at work after all. We had to move due to the circumstances, though. So here we are now. I hope a time comes when you two open up shop again. Want some water? Alright, let's chit-chat. Let me know if you need anything to drink. What's up? We only sell alcohol at the moment. Want some water? Okay, well, I guess that's it then. Goodbye. Alrighty then. I should ask the person closest to me before going any further. What? There's nobody else to talk to. Oh. Yes? No? Okay. Investigate. Okay. Okay. Should shoes be taken off? Ask others. Okay, but there's nobody else to talk to. Who do I talk to? Okay, let's see. Lace-up boots. Can I take a look at your shoes? From what I've heard, you have to take your shoes off before you step foot into Hillian Station. You work at the train, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, that story. Absolutely. Plenty of confused passengers who were all dressed up for Hillian. If you were wearing shoes of that sort, I advise you to untie them in advance. O ye who reacheth Hillian, look first upon thy shoes. Or so that's how the saying goes. See, Virgil? I was right. The preppy boots Mom gave me as a present tell me just as much. Those are some nice boots. Right? My mom bought them for me when she found out I was graduating magna cum laude. It sure is amazing you're graduating magna cum laude despite your antics. You're gonna keep up with that attitude of yours. Hearing you two speak, I'm feeling your being boredom won't be an issue. Nope. So boring. Aren't you bored, Mr. Bartender? I've gotten used to it. But it's certainly gotten less boring thanks to you and your hat. You've been listening? Other guests would have heard about your arson at the school for witches by now. I didn't set it on fire. Really? Sure, there was a fire, but that was because I shook the potion 5 times and it may explode. Potions must be shaken 3 times only. Even non-witches like me know that. Exactly! How can you not try to shake it 4 times, having heard that? But you said you shook it 5 times. Nothing happened on the 4th time, so I shook it once more. An inquisitive mind. You've already got the makings of a fine witch. Thanks for the praise! I don't think he was praising you. I should be on my way then. Alright, have a fun trip. You can't act like a country bumpkin once you're in the city. Got it? You're not going to ask just one person, are you? Why? One is never enough, you know. Even the greatest detectives never reach conclusion based on a single piece of evidence. You have a point. Alright, notes. You can view your notes on the keyboards you have. Okay. Alrighty then. There we go. Now we can finally come to the next area. The truth remains. Okay. Hello. Oh, hello. Am I disturbing you? Negative. What is the issue? Oh, I want to ask you about something. You're on the way to Hillian, right? Correct. What's the matter? Oh, it's just that you have a very blunt way of speaking. Oh my, old habits die hard, especially when one is deep in thought. You sound like the janitor from my school. Well, I used to be a soldier. So what brings you here? Speak. Alright, let's see. You live in Hillian. Correct. I own a flower shop there. Wow. Speak. Were you on your way somewhere? Yes, I met an old friend of mine. Well, must have been fun. Correct. Speak. Nothing you find exciting. It's unremarkable. Speak. I don't have anything to say in particular. Speak. Alright, lace up boots. For that. What? You've been staring at my feet for a while. Is there some kind of problem? Oh, I was going to ask anyway. Isn't it uncomfortable to wear such strappy boots? It takes some time to put them on and take them off, but I'm used to it. Then it would be hard for you when you arrive at Hillian. What? What are you talking about? I mean, you have to take your shoes off when you get off. What? 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 Huh? Oh, you were kidding. I'm sorry. I'm rather dull when it comes to things like this. Jenny! Mr. Bartender! The mystery has been solved. Did I make some kind of mistake? No. I just realized I was deceived. Come to think of it, I remember now. It's a joke to make fun of people who visit Helion for the first time. Stop. You don't have to kill me twice with giving me that much detail. I'm sorry. Are you holding back laughter? No, I'm not. He's trying so hard to be considerate of you. Don't ask twice. Virgil, I hate you even more now. You don't need to be too upset. When I went there for the first time in the past, I was also tricked by a colleague and took them off. That doesn't comfort me at all. I'm sorry. How do you feel? Why are you asking me that? Your molars might fall off. Relax a bit and tell me. I can't believe Jenny deceived me. There's a reason why she's your friend. Now go back to your seat quietly and wait until we've arrived. We still have 3 more days to go. 3 more days? That's just as terrible as the smell of potted shiitake mushrooms. So they tricked her. That's funny. Up ahead is the engine room. Sorry. My throat. Okay, I'm not gonna read through every single thing because my throat's still a little scratchy and my throat's getting dry. So we would just find some good stuff to read through. It's the only pleasure on this train. Alright now, have some patience and stay seated. And there we go, guys. I'm bored. But you just sat down. This is torture. Stare out the window if you're so bored. Yeah. Look outside. Look at the mountain. It must be hiding in a cave with strange pillars, statues, and a giant door. Sounds like prologue to a story where you've awakened a terrible demon. Wait, hold on, Virgil. Shut up and look out the window. At the summit of the mountain, there's a gigantic shining tree at top. A gigantic shining tree. Why is it shining? Does it have luminous flowers? It must be so beautiful up close. Give it up. This train won't stop for 2 days. Ugh. I want to get out now. I hope we crash. Fat chance of that happening, so just stay bored. After all, you signed up for 3 years of even more boredom. Aren't there any... what? Crocopians nearby? I hope I said that right. What about boa constrictors? This isn't a jungle. Train robbers? This isn't the Wild West. It's a healing game, remember? Hey, a boa constrictor. The correct line is, what's going on? There's no station here. Why are we stopping? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something wrong with the train. I doubt it's a boa constrictor, though. I don't care if it's not a boa constrictor. Please, just say there's some massive critical issue. Please, please, please. We apologize for the inconvenience. A critical issue, perhaps? The train cannot continue its journey due to critical issue. Yes! Attention! The train will stop until tomorrow morning. And the departure time? Can we go outside? Will likely be announced tomorrow. We will depart immediately if possible. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. In the meantime, please avoid wandering too far from the train. Let's go! I'm not sure if you remember, but of course I remember. The shining tree is at the peak! No, not that. We have to get back by tomorrow morning. Then we should get going. The shining tree. Alright, guys. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I want to do some other streams and other videos, but so far I think this is gonna be an adorable little game. I hope it gets a little bit crazier. Like I said, I'll try to keep reading along, but my throat kind of feels itchy and scratchy, and I don't want to sound like an idiot if I come across something that I can't pronounce. So we'll see about continuing the talk. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next stream. Bye.